In this video, find out how to deal with the cost of living crisis. Hey everyone, this is the People's Broker. The thing that is on everyone's mind and which is stressing everybody out, and that's all you're hearing on the news, is the cost of living crisis. Now, many of us are sitting there and waiting for some kind of a reform, announcement, or action from the government, while many of the people are actually burying their head in the sand. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the actions you can take rather than waiting for something to happen or waiting for an announcement, and things and adjustments you can make. Before we start with this video, please give this channel a subscribe. Do give this video a like and leave me your comments. Let's get to work. So guys, one of the first things you can do to deal with the cost of living crisis or what's happening around you or in the market is firstly start managing your finances better. And there's various steps you can take to start managing your finances better, and I'm going to share with you a few here. First thing you can do is list all the organizations that you owe money to, and also list the amounts that you have to pay them. So this can be pretty much, things like your rent, your bills, any credit card payments, loan payments, just all the commitments that you have. Just list them and write down all the amounts. Now, if you are behind on any of the payments, do write that down as well on that list so you know exactly where you stand with this. Now, the key is to prioritize your debt, because some of your commitments and debts are more urgent, and if you are late in paying those, or if you miss those payments, there can be serious consequences when it comes to your future creditworthiness and your credit score. So that can be things like your mortgage, your rent, your electricity bill, your gas bill, or your council tax. So make sure you give those things priority. So guys, once you've listed all the people that you owe money to, how much you owe them, and the priority of your commitments and debts, you can put together a budget for you. And what a budget does for you is it tells you exactly where you stand, looking at your income and your expenditure. So it tells you how much money you have and what are the commitments you have to make. So it can really help you. Now, you can use various budget tools that are available online. I've shared a link for one in the video description, so go check that out if you need help. Other things you can do, you can make one yourself. You can use the Excel if you're a computer person, or just pen and paper, just listing everything down. But sometimes it's good to use these tools because a lot of times we forget things. The other thing you can do is go through maybe your bank statement, have a look at your standing orders and direct debits. Also, just looking at the transactions on your bank statement, and that will also tell you exactly what you're spending money on. Once you've done the budget and you feel you will struggle to make a commitment or pay a bill or whatever there is, don't bury your head in the sand or wait to miss the payment or just go along with it. Take the step. Contact the relevant organization or the lender or whoever and explain your situation to them. They should be able to work out some kind of a solution for you or some kind of payment plan. They may be able to tell you, may be able to change the amount you pay or the frequency you're paying, but they should be able to come up with a solution to help you out. But take that step, contact them instead of ignoring the problem. So the next one I want to share with you guys is that once you've taken that step and you've contacted your the relevant organization, now this one is more relating to any lenders. So if you have any a mortgage, loans, or credit cards, and you're going to be struggling to make those payments, your lender should be able to help you and should be able to come up with a customized or a catered solution for you. Now, your lender should be able to offer you support in your circumstances, or they can also kind of point you in the direction for free legal advice or free debt advice as well. Now, some of the options that the lender can offer you, or some of the things you can consider talking about, is maybe making reduced payment for a temporary period. So if you're struggling, even not just like in the times like now where the interest rates are going up, which will have an impact on mortgage rates and things like that, or everything is going up, the cost of living going up. Sometimes if you lose your job or you're made redundant or any kind of circumstance like that, you can speak to your lender and they may be able to offer you that solution where for a certain period, temporary period, you can make reduced payments. The other thing you can also do is taking or speaking to a lender about changing your mortgage or loan term just to make things a bit more affordable. So obviously if you make the term a bit longer, it may bring down the monthly payments. Again, the only other thing to consider, obviously, it's a debt for longer periods, so longer overall debt. But in the short term, if you're trying to manage your finances, that could be a solution that could work for you. Another thing you could do is maybe taking a payment holiday, which can kind of give you that breathing space. If you know you're going to struggle, speak to your lender and they should be, or they may be able to offer you a payment holiday for a short period of time. Now, thing to keep in mind is that when you take any of these actions, they will reflect on your credit file. But at least you're taking action first and you're putting some kind of plan in place. If you don't take any action and you miss the payments, that's gonna show up on your credit file as well, and it looks a lot worse than taking any of these actions, because at least you can explain these. It shows you're being responsible and you're taking action about your finances, rather than, as I mentioned, burying your head in the sand, ignoring it, not taking care, waiting till you miss payments, waiting till you default, or bank taking action, and that looks a lot worse. And to recover from it and recover your credit score from that, it can be a lot harder. So guys, those were some of my quick tips on how you may be able to deal with the current cost of living crisis, actions you can take. So my advice to you is, don't bury your head in the sand. Take action now. If you know you're going to struggle, sit down right now, do a budget for the next 12 months, because you know exactly what's going to be happening. If your mortgage is going to be coming up for renewal, I know nobody has a crystal ball right now and knows what the interest rate's going to be in 6 months, 12 months time, but just work that plan out, put it down, make a plan. Take action now rather than waiting for things to happen, and then your options may be less. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up, give this channel a subscribe for other useful content. Leave me your comments with your thoughts. Did you enjoy the video? What did you love about it the most? Or there's other topics you'd like me to discuss on similar videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.